Basil is one of my favorite herbs to grow, and every year I plant so much. Our pantry, our freezer is just full of everything basil. Summer is coming to an end, and so today I want to share with you how we save our basil seeds. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So I'm super happy outside because the weather has cooled down about 10 degrees. If you all don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. I'll put the Instagram handle up because it has been some really hot and humid days. I mean, so hot that some of our summer loving plants, honey, y'all, it was leaning to the left and leaning to the right because not too long ago I just kind of stopped the sprinkler system to try to map out how I was going to run the drip irrigation. So I was doing a lot of watering by hand. So yeah, when we had those hot days, I felt so sorry for my plants. Like I was getting out here super early in the morning. But one thing I want to talk to you about as the summer is beginning to come to a close. Now, I'm calendar, yeah. I think temperature wise for us, maybe not. We probably got a little while longer, but I'm going to enjoy um these few cool days this week. So what I have been doing, y'all, is saving seeds. And so I'm going to link some of my other videos that we did where we saved onion seeds and we just saved dill seeds. So one thing I encourage you when you're growing in the garden is try to save some of the seeds that were some of your favorite things to grow so that you can continue to grow them year after year. One reason why I love saving seeds is because one, it saves money, and two, it has become acclimated to your climate, so it'll do better each and every time you plant it as you grow it. Because I did put up a post yesterday about our marigolds that we just pretty much threw some seeds in the container and they are growing so beautifully, and that's something I love, saving seeds. They're so easy, so I'll make sure I link that video as well for you to save those marigold seeds because they definitely are beneficial to the garden as well as being beautiful in the garden. Okay, so right now, I don't know why this fly thinks he's so bold that he can keep flying in my ear like this or around my ear, just buzzing. But anyway, I think we grew about 4 to 5 different types of basil this year. Now, we grew some specifically to put in floral arrangements, and then we also grew some for seasonings and flavorings. Y'all, I knew I grew too much because we were making basil bombs, we dried basil, we cut basil fresh with salads. It's so much you can do with basil, and that is really one of my favorite herbs to grow. And so that's why I make it a point to save basil seeds each and every year. But we tried a couple of new purple varieties this year that was really so pretty to me. Just the color itself was pretty. But before we keep going, after this video, I want you to go into our description and go ahead and download the free ebook, because this ebook is going to give you the essential tips that you need to have a nice, green, lush, flourishing garden. A lot of times we kind of miss out on why our gardens are growing a certain way or doing certain things. I think if you have these essentials, then you will definitely be on the right track to growing and being able to harvest both vegetables and flowers and also herbs from your garden. You'll be at a good start. So I'll put the link in the description. Definitely make sure you go ahead and download that. It's totally free. So now let's get back to how to save basil seeds. So when you're growing basil, and y'all know I've let more than one plant go to seed, but normally what I'll do is I'll sacrifice one plant and I'll go ahead and let it go to seed. But we're coming to the end of the summer, so it's okay that a lot of the plants have gone to seed, because seriously, my freezer cannot hold any more basil bombs. And like I said, we've been drying some in the dehydrator, and then I also come out and just get some leaves and just like chiffonade them in our salad. Definitely adds a beautiful flavor to your salad. But let one of the plants, just sacrifice it, let it go to seed, and so you'll see that it's flowering very beautifully. But what you have to do is you have to wait till that flower starts to dry up, and it's kind of like a window there, because I already know, looking at some of the basil, that we're going to have a couple of volunteer plants to come up next year when the time gets right for basil to grow again, which I don't mind, because a lot of times what I'll do is when we get volunteers up, I'll wait till it gets big enough, and then I'll kind of get it out with my handy shovel, the little hand shovel, and then we can either relocate it or put it in a pot or even give it away, because it was a volunteer plant. So it's a little window there between when to pick the basil and get them for seed, because if you let them go too long and they dry, then they'll start dropping seeds, which again, I know that that's probably what's going to happen next year. Okay, so I'm going to try to get up close with this particular basil right here. It looks a little bit blurry, but I hope you all can see it. So this is basically a basil that has gone to flower, and then it has dried. Like, again, you want to make sure they're nice and dry. But within each of these little dried flowers are seeds, and that is what we're going to take out today. Again, I just get a bowl, and you just, if you don't have time, just go ahead and pick off everything you're going to pick off, and then you could just let it sit in the bowl, and then when you have time one day, you can just sit down and just take your hand. So let me show you how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take these off right here, and then I'm just going to rub them, like rub these two together in your hand, and you'll start seeing, and I may have to do this because I see the little black seeds that are happening. So let me get a few seeds out so that I can show you, because I don't know how it's coming through on the camera. See right here, that's a seed. Over here, that's a seed. And it may be some more. I was doing this the other day, and I think I got maybe like about 5 to 6 seeds per head, but you'll see them dropping out, and these are our seeds. So you're just going to rub them between your thumb and another finger, whichever one feels comfortable, and you're going to get those seeds out, and then you can just drop them in the bowl once you're done. So let me get a few out, and then I'll show you what we have just from this one little flower that has gone to seed. Okay, y'all, so from that one plant we started out with, and I still need to kind of go in and get the debris out just a little bit, but these are our basil seeds. Like, here you go, right here you have enough basil seeds where you don't have to buy a packet of basil seeds, because these are literally how much comes in the packet. Like when they put the seeds out for sale, this is about how much you get when you go to the store, and that was just from one little part of the plant that went to flower. So like I said, I always like to go through and do a germination rate, so just get a few extra seeds. But literally, this is how easy it is to save basil seeds, and you can plant these out again next year when the time is right. So I hope this was very helpful to you all. I hope it encourages you to get out in your garden and save your seeds. As always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure that you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye-bye.